Hi guys. Unfortunately, I'm not my fun-loving self anymore. Um, I lost my job in December. Here it is, almost the end of February, and I still can't find a job. I've been turned down from so many jobs and overlooked, and it's just not fair. What people don't tell you is how bad it affects your mental health. Like, for example, since I've lost my job, I've gained weight. I'm having trouble getting that off. I'm still trying to put myself through school. I feel like I have nobody there for me because I've done nothing but break down crying at every turn. Everything that goes wrong, it's been very challenging. Like, I'm ready to give up. That's how bad things have gotten. I can't even hardly clean house because it's weighing on my mental health so bad. And after losing my job, I lost my insurance and I couldn't get any more of my depression meds. It's hard taking care of three kids in this kind of with this. It really is. I had ideas that I wanted to be big on YouTube, or I wanted to own my own business, or I wanted to go to school to be a mortician. And yes, I'm going to school for it, and I'm almost done. I'm about ready to graduate. But guys, it really sucks. It really does. Because I'm one of those people that people tend to overlook, and how I feel doesn't it doesn't seem to matter. At least that's how I feel. I feel like I'm cursed. That's the best way to explain it. I feel like I've been seriously cursed. Like, I feel like I'm mentally shutting down. I'm heartbroken. I truly am. I worked at that company for 8 years, and I endured so much hell and so much hardship. And there are so many times that I sacrificed things with my kids. Like my oldest, who's 15, I never got to go to not one single award ceremony for her, because by the time I heard about it, it was like the day before, and I couldn't get off work. I worked with three other women, and what they had going on overstepped everything. Like, for me, I couldn't take time off half the time. I was told that I could, but I couldn't. There were so many things. Like, when my daughter got sick, I would get text messages from another coworker, and it was awful. Like, I mean, it was stuff that would make you fucking cry your eyes out, and my boss did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. When my mom got breast cancer, yeah, the first surgery I was allowed to be there. The second one, I had to go to work, leave, take her to the hospital, sit with her for a while, go back to work, and I was back and forth all day until she was out of surgery. There was so much favoritism and so much unfairity in everything. And yes, I made my mistakes. I did. I made my mistakes, and that's what cost me my job in the end. But the bad part about all of it is I listened and I trusted the people I worked with. And now I can't get a job at all. I can't. I've tried getting remote jobs and I've gotten turned down. I've tried getting funeral jobs and I've been turned down. I have been overlooked so many times to the point that I almost don't want to be here anymore. It is so hard for me to make this and let this be known. It truly is. Like, I'm having a really, really hard time. And the funny thing about it is, working with people for 8 years, I haven't heard a single thing from any of them since December. That was the last time any of them spoke to me, and I understand life goes on. I get it. I do. But, it would be nice for somebody to check in. It's amazing that I worked in the glass industry. I was in customer service, and it's amazing how people from other companies will still text me. They'll still text me and just talk to me, see how I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. This is true pain right here. That's what this is. This is true pain. And I don't know that anybody cares, but I would like for somebody to make this, or at least make my account go a little bit higher and at least get noticed. I know that sounds bad, but I've tried every way of making money and I can't, like, nothing's working for me. I truly feel like I feel like one of those people that's just not meant to be here. And I don't want to feel that way because I had so many hopes and dreams and everything, and I just feel like everything is just crashing all around me. I feel like nobody cares. And it's hard. And I can't do things for my kids. I mean, I was getting ready for my middle child, who's 12, to get her braces. I was going to pay it off at the beginning of the year with my little, medical thing, like the little medical account thingy that you get through work. I had so many things that I was going to do, and I can't do any of them now. It's pretty bad when my 12-year-old is stressed out about things, and I'm trying so hard to keep things up and running, and it mentally, I'm shutting down. I'm shutting down to the point that I just can't anymore. I know I only have so many followers, and I appreciate you watching the videos. I haven't done them for a while because life's been hard. Life's been very hard for me lately, especially over the last couple of years. I can own up to making mistakes. But I feel like everybody's just kicking me down. Well, I'm just down and out. I really, truly do. I know I don't feel it. I don't feel like things matter for me. I'll be honest. And I know I'm kind of rambling, so I'm getting ready to stop rambling. Because I know you guys don't want to hear all this and hear me crying and boo-hooing and snotting everywhere. Mental health matters. Check on the people you care about. Because you don't know what's going on with them. You don't know the kind of pain that they deal with or the hurt that they have inside. On a daily basis, there could be a million different things, but they could show a happy face on the outside and truly be broken on the inside. And I've tried to hide my emotions from people for a long time, but unfortunately, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Just check on the people you care about. Guys, seriously. Because it does matter. I know that people think that it doesn't. It does. Because I wish I had people that would tell me that they cared more. I really do. And maybe I wouldn't feel as bad as I do. Maybe I wouldn't feel as alone as I do. But I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. Like what's happened to me, I know it can happen to anybody. I get that. I do. I know it's not all about me because I hear that daily. And for that, I'm willing to listen to anybody. I am. I always have. I've always been there for people, and I've always been understanding and caring. And now I need somebody willing to take a chance on me. Show me that I'm worth something. That way I don't have to feel this hurt anymore. But I want, with a couple last things. Number 1, mental health matters. Number 2, check on the people you care about and that you love. And number 3, you matter more than you realize. You do. You may feel down and out. but you matter and you were loved. Don't ever forget that. Have a good day, guys. Bye.